Hello, this is Vasant Williams, UR16CS089. Today I'll explain the third experiment for my web tech lab. So in this, we have to create a page similar to this. We need to have a header, a navigation bar with 4 buttons, uh, and then a division. Inside that division, we need one more division. First division will have a background image. The second division will have some content. It will be floating over the first image, and the opacity will be decreased so that we will have this transparency. And then we'll have one more division with 3 sections: section 1, section 2, section 3. Each section will have an image, and over that section we'll have one more division which will give this text. We'll call it as a thumbnail. Okay, so code for this experiment is this. So as I mentioned, I have a header, a navigation list, a division with some content. That is this content for the first division. Now second division, this first division is named as banner. That is, this entire division is called banner. This entire division is called container. I have named it accordingly. So this is container. Inside that container we have section 1, section 2, section 3. Section 1, 2, 3. Each section has an image, and then we have one more division inside that section which will be as a thumbnail. So this is the other division. So let me run this code. Okay, this is the website. So this website will not work with this code. We have to give some styling for each and every elements which I have created in the HTML file. So using CSS we have given style to this HTML file. Okay, so we have linked that CSS file with this link relation equal to style sheet. Type is what? text/css. So we are writing the code in CSS. hrefs style.css, that is this file. Okay, so we have used universal selector to set margin for every element as 0. Now we move on to the header 1. This is the name I've given to this part. So I am giving style to this word Karunya University over here. So I need to increase the size, set color as white, and give some shading behind. So using CSS these things are possible. So I've given this color as white, I've increased the font size as XX large, and then I've given text shadow effect, result of which we can say this. Okay, so now header tag, I set background color to this code which reflects this blue color. Now text that Karunya University was displayed in white, and then minimum height is 40 px. That is, when we decrease or increase the size of the browser, the minimum height will always be 40 and it will not decrease less than that. Width is 100%, which is why and header is covering the entire 100% of the website. Then I give some padding and padding bottom. Padding bottom is this length, and other padding is for the entire area. Okay, now UL. So we have an unordered list for a navigation bar. This unordered list we are giving style. So what we have to do when we have an unordered list, we'll have a bullet against it, against every list of the unordered list. So to remove that, we'll use list style type as none. So this will remove the bullet. So we're giving color to the navigation bar. This code reflects to this orangish color. Okay, now color is black. Oh, this is not needed actually. We are giving some padding, width and height so as to give this look. So that is trial and error. To see how you need, you can simply change it or vary it every time. Okay, LIA. So you can see in this HTML code that every li has a anchor tag related to this. So we are giving a common style for this entire thing. So that is color is white, that is the font color is white. Now giving padding as 50 and 60. That padding will show the area between this word and the left side, the bottom. Okay, so that is done by the padding left and padding right, padding respectively. So now this padding left and padding right is simply increasing this distance so that all our navigation list buttons come at the center. So it was a trial and error to fix it there. So we are usually the list when we create it is in a vertical manner, that is one list comes after the other. So in order to make it vertical, which is one after the other in one line, we are used display as inline. Now LIA and hover. So this list, so as I showed here, this entire thing as a whole, we are giving a style as hover. So whenever we hover over it, so the background color becomes white and the color of the text becomes orange. So see this, whenever I move my mouse over this button, so the background color becomes white and the text color becomes orange. That is what this code does. So we move on to the banner. What is the banner? Banner is this entire background image. So I have a banner, I have set little style and a background image for that, and I have set position as relative. Now dot 0 is nothing but the content over the background image. So I decrease the opacity, color, background color, adjusted with some padding and made it as block, and increase the line height, that is the height between every text in this. Okay, so after that we have section 1, section 2, section 3. I have used similar code for every section. We created it as a bordered box and we have set it as inline, which is why this is coming one after the other and not one below the other. So that is done by display inline block. So thumbnails. So we come to the thumbnails. We have these thumbnails. We have set width, height and opacity we have decreased so that it can be a little transparent, and then we have some content over it which is white in color. So the styling is given here. The color is white, the background color is black. We have set some opacity so that it becomes semi-transparent, and then the position is absolute, which makes it float over this image and not come below this image. So we had to give some padding in order to arrange it right over there. So for each image we have height and width. So this is the end result for the above code. Thank you.